blah, blah, blah. Welcome to another voice adventure! This is our third episode, part one. We're really excited to have Caroline and Sat back with us. I'm your co-creator, Kyler. This is Alex over here, also another co-creator. We're here in our lovely Christmassy garb here, ready for the holidays. Here we go. Let's go! Yeah!
Voice Adventure is an exciting tabletop playing game. Players control their characters, while the Game Master describes how the world around them changes according to their actions. Oh, and while all this is going on, we're gonna throw in some beautiful harmonies, a little beatboxing, maybe some scat. And with each roll of the dice comes a little chaos. Players roll and the Game Master decides on their fate or their fortunes. So, welcome to Shorvania, a land full of mystery and blah blah blah. This is already too long, guys. Let's just start.
We open in freeze frame with your band of 4 adventurers attempting to trim the town tree in Seabreeze. This time of year throughout Shorvania, everyone is out hanging chimes and other noisemakers from their roofs or on the trees at the edges of the forests. And if you were to look inside one of the houses, you'd see someone suspending long, thin strips of brass over their hearth, with the idea that when the fire is lit, the air currents will move and resonate with the brass, filling the home with sound. It is your task, the 4 of you, at hand to trim the 30-foot tall tree in the center of the town square for Seabreeze's Solstice and Sound Festival. Let's start with Zakar, the cook. Please introduce your character for anyone in our audience that hasn't seen episode 1. Then tell us, what is your favorite Solstice and Sound noisemaker? And what are you currently doing to help out trimming the town tree?
Okay, my name is Zahar. Nice to meet you all. See our first episode, by the way. There was few moments to shine for me. Now I just need all my life I spent in Seabreeze, and my favorite sound or noisemaker, it's when my beautiful iron ladle hits someone's bones. Sometimes.
And Zakar, how are you helping trim the tree?
So, since in our team I'm the tallest man, I always can lift someone to get the topest part of a tree, to trim it, right? To trim or to decorate it. Also, since again, my best feature I'm doing is I'm cooking, so there's always something I can decorate tree with.
As you are hanging your radishes on the tree, you are distracted by your thoughts. Last night you laid out some old, worn-out cooking utensils, ones that are maybe broken, not useful for you anymore. You laid them out on the counter. What did you lay out?
I move out the few spoons. They were bent. And there definitely was, how you call the machine that,
A pasta maker? Or a meat grinder?
Meat grinder. Yeah, it's broken, unfortunately, so.
How did you break these spoons in the meat grinder?
You don't ask.
Well, the reason why you're laying these out is one of the traditions of Solstice and Sound is that of the Tinkerer and the Thrush. Every year, the Tinkerer and the Thrush go wandering through the towns and villages of Shorvania in the weeks leading up to the solstice. The Tinkerer is made of brass and gears, and mends broken things that you leave out for it, like toys, clothes, or tools. So after you laid out your tools of your trade in the kitchen, hoping they'd be mended by the Tinkerer, you were quite surprised when this morning you went to start cooking breakfast, and that fork leapt off the table and tried to stab you in the hand as you tried to pick it up. And you went to look at the meat grinder, and it starts grinding on its own accord and inching closer and closer to your face What do you do?
Oh, what? So you are still working? I'm trying to. I'm trying to find my skillet. Maybe it's somewhere closer to me.
Okay, do a quick perception check.
I'm gonna use here, and it's what? A wisdom. Oh, +1, 9.
All right, on a 9, you hesitate as you're looking around, and the meat grinder gets closer and closer and closer to you, but you finally see your skillet. It's on the other side of the kitchen. You dodge over there to grab it. What do you do?
So I'm taking my skillet. I'm trying to smash it out because I'm terrified. I never saw a live meat grinder that close.
You can see it from afar.
From afar, they look cute, you know.
It's mesmerizing from afar. It's terrifying.
It's so beautiful.
You smash it off the table and it falls to the ground, and it just gives one more grind and it falls silent. As you take stock of the rest of your kitchen, you wonder what else might be going on here. And you look in the pot of soup that you had been simmering last night. Something's off.
A radish?
It's missing all the radishes. I think we know where those are, though. You have a special skill, though, that lets you detect whether food's been tampered with, have you?
Something's off.
This food is poisoned.
Oh. I could not do that, so it's definitely made by some evil entity.
You're pondering this over.
I just declared it out loud. I'm alone in my kitchen.
He's alone in his kitchen.
Because, you know,
I did not do this.
I can tell. I'm sometimes I feel lonely, and I just speaks with all my items on the kitchen. You know, with the deaf fish.
We all do it. We
You have to
understand.
let
We
it
all
out.
do it.
Let it out.
I don't do it. Y'all are weirdos, but
Now we're going to move on to Nightingale. Please introduce your character, then tell us what is your favorite solstice and sound noisemaker, and what are you currently doing to help trim the tree?
sure. I am the Whistling Nightingale. I am a tollman of some repute around the area of Seabreeze. My favorite musical instrument, or at least my favorite noisemaker for the festival, is this little old copper whistle I have. Actually, my mother gave it to me when I was a child, and it's a little old and beat up. It looks like almost like a single tiny little reed flute, but it has a couple different holes carved into it, and I've been keeping it in working order as much as I can throughout all my life.
All right, so what are you doing as you decorate to help out decorating the town tree?
Sure, well, I've grown very, very used to climbing trees during my stint in the woods, so I'm employing Zakhar's help to kind of fling me to some of the higher branches while I climb on, attach a couple of the decorations, and then drop back out and down to be caught by Zakhar once again.
When you are high in the tree, your mind wanders. You think about the kids from yesterday. In your spare time, Nightingale, you volunteer at the local youth center, and you left out some old toys for mending the other evening. What did you leave out?
So there were a couple things. I've left out an old nutcracker, right? I left out, there was sort of a little mini rocking horse, and then a model train.
These old toys that have been loved over the decades of the children that have been playing with these toys at the youth center. They're just old, they're worn out. They need a little TLC from the Tinkerer. But when you arrived at the youth center the next morning, you found that nutcracker was staring at you in the front doorway. It was guarding, and it started chomping. Chomp, 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 as it approached you. What do you do?
Get away! Wrong nuts!
It bares its teeth. You see they're sharpened, and it starts chomping faster.
I look around, is there anything kind of like hard or anything I could use as a weapon around me?
You see some inflatable solstice and sound yard decorations that have some metal noisemaker attachments to them.
So I'm going to go around, grab one of the inflatable attachment. Is it sort of kind of like inflatable, like one of the...
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna grab it, all right? And I'm going to deflate it real quick. And then I'm going to start whipping around like a rope dart. And then real quick, almost like a whip out, I'm gonna try and swing it around and whip it around like the metal part, use that to weigh it down and whip it around the legs of the nutcracker to kind of trip it.
Give me an attack roll, an improvised attack roll here.
All right, I'm assuming we're using dexterity on that?
Yes, we are.
All right. That is going to be 15 plus 3 for 18.
That is sufficient. You essentially hogtie this nutcracker using your improvised weapon. And as you draw it closer to you, tied up, you see it stop moving and its teeth revert back to normal nutcracker teeth, and it is silent and not moving.
What the hell is going on?
You are pondering this in the tree as you are trimming it, and we'll move on to Maraska. Please introduce your character and tell us what is your favorite solstice and sound noisemaker.
Okay, yes, for those of you who saw episode 1, I am Mareshka. I'm a swamp spirit wise creature.
What do you look like?
What do I look like?
Show you a picture.
Really happy here.
An image right
Yeah.
there. And so what is your favorite solstice and sound noisemaker?
So being a lady of the swamp, I like to take the reeds, snap them and place them between my fingers, like I used to do as a kid. And blow, use lots of reeds, swamp reeds in that way for my sound making.
So what are you currently doing to help trim and decorate this 30-foot tall town tree?
So I'm doing less trimming and more scent spraying, using my array of perfumes that I have. I figured that adding scent to the tree is a great way to attract locals, villagers, and because I have all these perfume bottles, I sneak into the tree, spray my scent, and everything smells festive and wonderful.
As you are in the center of this tree, making sure that you are dousing it with this particular scent that you think is going to be really, really enticing, you're kind of lost in your thoughts. You're replaying in your head a dream that you had last night. How did your dream start?
My dream started just surrounded by locals in the village, all enjoying the festivities and the trimming of the tree, and really getting into all of that. And then I feel like it started to get darker.
It did. The tree in the center of the town started making this terrible creaking noise as it started tipping over. And you were right under it. What did you do?
Had to think for a moment as this tree is like crashing or starting to list down on me. And I'm panicking, freaking out, I don't quite know what to do. So I'm thinking I could cast a magic spell, enabling something to kind of lift the tree up.
You cast an anti-gravity spell.
Anti-gravity
on
spell,
the tree
that's it.
as it's starting to list towards you, and it stops falling towards you, and you think for a moment you've saved it. But your anti-gravity spell is too strong, and it actually rips the tree, roots and all, out of the ground, and it starts hurtling into the sky.
I can use another way to create roots.
You urge all of the spores in the air near you, everything that's in the ground, to grow as fast as they can to reattach this root. And you are urging it, you are putting every fiber of your being into encouraging the world around you to regrow into this, to grab this tree and pull it down. And you are feeling yourself get drained and drained and drained as the tree just goes higher and higher and higher. And your roots are growing as fast as they can, but it's not quite close enough. And as you're sitting in the middle of this tree spraying this perfume, you are thinking about this odd nightmare that you had. You're remembering that with the Tinkerer and the Thrush, that thrush. It's a small ethereal spirit that flits around the tinkerer as he goes from town to town in Shirvania. And the thrush, they leave out candies and dreams for the people of Shirvania. And those dreams are normally filled with wonder and magic. And you begin to question what caused your dream. Move on to iCat. Please introduce your character. And what is your favorite solstice and sound noisemaker?
Hello, I'm iCat. Meow. I am a toy designed to help kids go to sleep, or that's what it says in my packaging at least. When it comes to trimming trees, my specialty is pointing my laser light at empty spots that people need to go fill with ornaments and radishes, apparently. And also, in case anyone gets lost, I can always scan the tree and find the hidden nightingales that may have been lost on the other side as they climb up this 30-foot monstrosity.
What is your favorite solstice and sound noisemaker?
I opt for what's been built into me. Into the collar ring right around, I have a full keyboard. You do one sound at a time, and it even has drum settings as a part of it. So ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. Wow.
You know those cat keyboards where it's meow, 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 meow.
That's
With any purpose.
Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow.
Most of them means food.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to eat.
Boots and me and boots and me and boots and me. So, iCat, as you are helping with your laser pointer to direct everyone where they are climbing in the tree to put the precise, perfect location for the noisemaker they're about to hang, your mind wanders to a peculiar incident this morning. Tell me, iCat, what is your morning routine in this town?
My morning routine. I like to go perch at the highest place available. There is a beautiful, beautiful sacred building that has an accessible to the public tower. I like to go to the top of that tower and I like to stretch out, and I like to bring some extra oil with me and oil up every single joint so I can be loose. Let all my joints go all the way around.
As you are in this lovely routine that you have, greeting the morning from your highest perch, you hear a sound from the building next door. An apartment building has a window open, and a music box is playing. And it starts off with a nice chime, but then that chime lengthens and it raises in pitch and it becomes this horrible, horrible screeching drone and is killing your ears. What do you do?
I locate the best route into this room with the music box. I find the window and I say, like, all right, I'm going to get through that window, and that music box is going down.
Give me an acrobatics check to see how well you can leap.
14.
Nice.
With a 14, you steady yourself. You wiggle your butt a little bit as you get that right, perfect pounce. You leap through the air. You find yourself in this bedroom. No one is in this room, but you find this music box. It is sitting there, and it is even louder and more horrifying in this room. Please make a wisdom saving throw.
Need to wisdom, unfortunately. Oh, another 14. Take that.
With the 14, you are able to grit your teeth and muster through the screeching pain. It is yours to do with what you wish.
I'm gonna take that music box and I'm going to swipe it off the table.
Wow.
As only a
You
true
swipe
cat
it off
can.
the table, it flies through the air and goes out the window and falls down the building. And you hear that high-pitched drone change because of the Doppler effect. And it smashes into the ground, and that tone resolves into the intricate beginning chime that you first heard before it makes no more sound ever. To recap our freeze frame, Zakar, you are hanging food and other noisemakers from this tree, and also throwing up Nightingale into the tree so he can get as high as he can, also illustrating the Doppler effect. Mariska, you are perfuming this tree, hoping to attract all the townspeople to come and celebrate in the revelry of solstice and sound. iCat, you are directing all of this from the ground using your laser pointer to help.
More smells here.
And that's where we begin.
The tippy tippy top. Ding ding. The tippy tippy top. Ding ding. The tippy tippy top. Ding ding. The tippy tippy top. Ding ding, 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 the tippy tippy top. Ding ding.
A little to the left, or is here fine?
Tippy tippy top. Ding ding.
A little to the left, or is here fine?
Tippy tippy top. There's fine.
A little to the left, a bit to the right. Did I get it all right? A little bit left to the right. Did I get it all right?
You're right. Okay, you did it fine. Little liver part here, manipulate.
Okay, I'm about to put it down at the top. Now I'm about to fall back down to the ground. Hey, Zakar, can you help me out?
Sure.
I'm trying to fall. Catch me before it falls flat on the ground. Falls flat to the ground. Please, I don't want to lose my legs. Please.
Oh no! Doppler effect.
We can do that again.
No way! Did you see that? I'm still shocked. Hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe so you never miss a new episode of Kylex Voice Adventure. Could I go now?